All right. Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that. Had to double check some sound settings, and I may have to tweak and adjust them a little bit as we go. Still getting used to the whole new setup here, so please bear with me and we'll get through it. So, this is the Zombie Dance Party, episode number 8, I think. Something like that. And we are going to be working toward the next blood moon, which is day 28 today. And I don't know whether or not I'm going to have this thing ready in time. Because I didn't bring any electric fence posts. I don't think I did anyway. No, didn't bring anything to power the electric fence posts because I wasn't expecting to have this much built before the blood moon. So, you know. Here, puppy. All right. A little bit of kibbles and bits there before we get started, I guess. Okay, we are almost out of cement, though. That was an anticipated circumstance, of course, because I wanted to get as much done as I could. I think that's probably why I stopped construction where I did, because I'm out of concrete, almost. I have a little bit left, but I want to save some for repairs. What we can do now is... Oh, we gotta lay out these. Alright. And I haven't filled those in with cement yet, so I don't want to lay those out. Whoops. Alright. I'll get some storage set up here. I gotta get my hand-eye coordination going this morning because it's morning and coffee and things. So let's see. I think I'll do that. And then we'll do the same on the other side once I've got the underfloor there concreted in. Oops. I haven't even had I just finished brewing my coffee. I haven't even had a sip yet. It's so hot. So hang on a sec. Okay, we'll see if that helps. Because boy, some days it's just so hard to get the brain working. You know, it's a lot harder as you get older. Trust me. So we got crafting mats, medical and chemical, gas and electric. I guess we better put here. Oh, earthworks. And construction. Well, that's how we're gonna organize things to begin with. All right. So we'll put this here. Oh wait. I'm gonna put these in earthworks. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright. mats, construction. I'll put those in construction as well because I'm going to be using them to build. I'll use those once I've got everything else set up to build my garden. Dun, 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 dun. Did I make a food box? No. Of course I didn't. Why would I make a food box? That would be silly. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we have a food box, and that doesn't belong in there. Neither does that. So for every 2 items I put in there, I'm going to pull 1 out. Or for every 3 items I put in there, I'm going to pull 2 out. Okay? That's how this is going to work, apparently. Oi, wake up, tyrant. Oh, medical and chemical. So, wait, no. There we go. Holy guacamole. I think I finally got it all put where it belongs. I think there was a bit more in the gyro yet. Well, I guess it got her in the spine. Zombies. Somebody who says that zombies have no backbone. Yeah, I'll leave you there. Okay, got that. Oh. Gas and electric. No, nothing. Earthworks. There we go. Come on now, get in there. Don't be shy. Your mother wasn't. I don't remember if I have another nail gun, so I better bring this one home with me. What, have we got a zombie pounding on our base already? I don't see one. I don't recall inviting you to the party yet. Alright. So I've emptied out my bags. I've emptied out the gyrocopter. Emptied out the gyrocopter. I don't remember if I checked the vendor here before he closed last night. Oh, but it's a restock day, so it doesn't matter. You know what? I'm just going to wait out the 30 minutes. Because I probably am not going to make it back here before the blood moon starts. I don't want to take that chance. So I'm going to check the vendor while I'm here. The gyrocopter was definitely not meant for bombing around town. Like, it's not an in-town vehicle. So I've got two under construction POIs, like, right next to each other here. So that's what I'm going to do while I wait for the time to die. I've already got my mixer schematic, but thanks. Alright, let's wake up some zombies. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Trader Joel's is now open. I'll be right there, sir. I'm just going to go and get this loot down here, because why not? I'm so used to using my pistol when I clear POIs that I always just default to it. But I do have the auto shotgun, and I would like to make as much use of it as possible so that I don't waste it. Do I have a bandolier? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So I can sell that one. And another advanced bellows. That's awesome. The more advanced bellows that I find, obviously, the fewer I'm going to have to make if and when I ever find the schematic. So I'm alright with that. Ooh, I almost left without grabbing this working stiff crate. Okay. It's so funny. I'm playing a multiplayer stream, simultaneous multiplayer stream with Purple Flower, and I forget which game I have certain things in, and so it can get a little confusing sometimes. And because of that, I forgot that I had the auger in this game. I mean, I've got it in the other game as well, but I just recently acquired it in this game, but I'd forgotten that I had it, so. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, what we got? I don't need cobblestone, but I can smelt it for stone. And it takes like no time to grab it now that I've got the auger. Well, talk to your union rep. Go to the zombies union. Complain to them. I don't care. I don't know what they're talking about. It's like we speak a different language. Ooh. Yeah, it's something you run into a lot with level 1 augers. Repairs. Boy, somebody sounds mad, doesn't he? Oh, there is. Ah, there it is. Really? It's a little disappointing. Alright, fine, I won't bother. I really don't need it that badly that I need to wait for it. Oh, that I'm going to have to give something up for. We leave no acid behind. Acid is a base ingredient for a couple of things that I do very much enjoy. First of all, you need it to make wheels. Oopsie. Wow. Sure didn't take long to come up with 1,000 cement, did it? You use it as an ingredient to make wheels, so that's obviously very valuable. Where's my gyrocopter? Oh, it's way back there. In addition to wheels, you use it to make Grandpa's Learning Elixir and Recog. And the Recog is the oh crap! I'm not running all the way back there for that. Forget it. Recog is the bonus to ranged damage drink, and that's a really good buff to have when you're facing blood moons. So yeah, I'm glad I found that. The Magnum Enforcer benefits don't specifically say you have to have a 44 Magnum, so I'm hoping that I'll get the bonus to selling stuff with this one. I'm going to keep that axe. It's a better axe. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, wait. I don't need steel tool parts anymore. I've got the auger. Okay, what do you got there, bud? Dog food? The wood splitter mod is something I need to put on my chainsaw in my multiplayer game, but I keep forgetting to do it, so it takes me longer to go through the trees. I have set up an orchard in that game, and I haven't done it yet in this one. Starting to see the value of explosives. Oop. To be explained at some point. Oh, I completed a book series. Which one did I do? I already had that one. Oh, The Ranger's Guide to Archery. Oh, cool. Oh, I've got the auger now, so won't be wasting money on those anymore. Still got more than 20 grand. Good, we're good. Flight is a tricky thing, I'll tell you. In this game, flight is a tricky thing. You can get the hang of it as long as you're not, pulling stupids like me and jumping out of your gyrocopter 50 to 100 meters off the ground. That causes pain. But yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve. The controls are the same as other vehicles, but with a couple of differences. I mean, the space bar on the wheeled vehicles is your brake. Space bar in the gyrocopter is your elevate up, so you pull your nose up so you can go up. Instead of your crouch button, it in the gyrocopter it pushes you down, like angles your nose down. And in the motorcycle and the 4x4 mini bike bicycle, you can stop. You can take your finger off the W key and, you know, open your map or look at your inventory, look at your perks, whatever, and, you know, nothing bad happens. But you try that in a gyrocopter and you're going to come plummeting to earth depending on how long you you keep your finger off the accelerator for. So I use the Razor Orb Weaver Chroma, and I have it programmed to, I've got a button I push that holds down my accelerator so that I don't have to. And I'm using that right now. It's my cruise control. And but the trouble with that is that when I open other screens, like my inventory screen, for example, the game stops registering that I'm holding down the W key because I'm not. And so it stops me from it acts as though I'm not holding down W, which means that in a gyrocopter I start to decelerate and I start to descend. So that's what happened last stream. I think it was when I was heading out to my new base location there. I was trying to look at my map, and my finger was off the accelerator for long enough because I was looking at the map instead of, you know, in this screen where the game would register out my chroma as pushing W. And I ended up falling. And when you start descending, it's very realistic, I think, in the sense of a real aircraft. When, you know, you reach the speed or the velocity where no amount of lift is going to be able to keep you from starting to go forward because you've lost all your forward speed and now you're just dropping like a rock. So no amount of forward thrust is going to keep you in the air. You're falling until you hit the ground, or you know, I don't know, have a miracle, I guess. Anyway. I actually do have time to go and do this quest, so I'm going to. Why not? Get a quest reward when I go to check the vendor instead of just checking the vendor. Get some more mileage out of this gyrocopter. Yeah. It's a good little town. I won't lie. But I also like being close to the desert. And that's just, the desert has enough resources and enough pluses to it that I want to be close to one. I just don't want to base in it. And I did, I was watching my favorite streamer last night, the Grand Spartan, and he was on last night, and I was able to get an answer, a solution, to the aiming through bars blurring up my screen problem. So this Blood Moon should be a little bit better for viewing, and it'll be a lot better for me for viewing because I'll be able to see. And I don't remember what this location is that I have to go clear. It's probably a house. Oh, no, wait, is this the church one? I think this is the cathedral. Right over there's where I did those two buried treasure map ones that were like one beside the other almost. Yeah, it is the cathedral. Yeah. We like the cathedral. The cathedral is fun. And sometimes, usually, normally, very profitable. Depending on the RNG. Not my best landing, not my worst. Alright. I'll put a bunch of stuff in there. Oh, wait. I'm gonna take that. I do hear a zombie. Don't you hate it when the prop for your gyrocopter gets in the way of a beautiful headshot? I do. I heard somebody busting out of something or other. When I'm done the cathedral, if I have time and space, I may go in there and clean that out because there's a working stiffs at the end of it there. First things first. Cheese-free zone, so I'm going to go ahead and activate the rally point, even though I could go in, clean out the library, I could even just run the whole thing and come back down and then activate the rally point and do it all again, but I'm not going to do that. I have done that. I'm not innocent of cheesing, but for this series I'm going to be completely cheese-free. Alright. We're going to be very, very sneaky, sir. Don't really need the headlight on, so we'll keep it off for the time being. Whoop, so much for stealth. Come on, I know you guys are coming. That is faster. Alright, I'm just going to collect all the books and then we'll see what we got. Oh, yeah, I already grabbed that one. Sometimes the cathedral bookcases are really, really cheap. They don't give you a whole lot. Alright, what do we got? We got the helmet light mod schematic. I'm not going to need that because I already have my helmet light. So I'm just going to vendor that thing. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Don't feed the bears challenge. I don't even want to know what that one would be like. So some of the challenges, like the stag challenge, the stag party, it's you don't go to a specific place and spawn them. You have to find them, like just out in the game world as time goes by, and that's a real pain. So I don't know if the bears challenge is that one or if you go to a spot and spawn a bunch of bears and then you have to fight them. I don't know, so I'm just not going to try and find out. Alright, well, you guys are going to take your time getting here. You're obviously not feral. So I'll loot while you guys figure out the details of your travel and the logistics of getting to me to try and eat me. Okay. See, I could have kept shooting, but I'm so used to firing 2 shots with the shotgun because the double barrel Pavlov effect. So I fired 2 shots and then I reloaded, even though she was still standing there waving her goodies at me. That needs to be repaired before we get into trouble. For some reason, coffins are a good place to get ammunition. I don't know why, but that is the game. Howdy, Big Mama. God, I love head pops. They're so much fun. Oh, that actually sells for a decent price. I think I'll keep that. That doesn't. And I'm not going to carry back 4 leather or whatever I would get for those. So one thing I've discovered is that the run and gun ability is actually there. The run and gun perk is actually really cool, and it's something I'm going to invest in because the Purple Flower and I ran into a major problem in our last Blood Moon. If you haven't seen the video, I highly recommend it. It's not only informative but pretty funny too. And it was pretty intense. She actually encountered everything was going fine, and then she encountered the terrain glitch that cost me a game, and I had to start all over again. And so we had her zombies and my zombies attacking our base, and I was the only one that could actually shoot them. So we ended up in trouble with that. And rather than have the zombies destroy the base entirely, I elected to hop down on the ground and just kite them around. And it worked very well. Purple Flower got killed, and so she was able to respawn, grab her backpack, and come and help me. And things went a lot better after that when she was out there to kite some of the zombies, take some of the pressure off me, and help kill them, of course. But the bottom line is that there's some serious flaws in my base design. For whatever reason, they weren't a problem in previous bases, previous builds, and I don't know, maybe the Fun Pimps tweaked the zombie AI a bit. Because the zombies now, it looks like they actually and actively go after base defenses. Like, it looked to me like the zombies were ignoring my enticing ramp to attack the walls that my electric fence posts were connected to. And that shouldn't happen, right? Because it's a separate building from me. There's no way for them to get to me by doing that. But I mean, it was very tactical. Take out the traps. Excuse me. And one of the cops actually spit at the relay, the wire relay, electric wire relay that I had powering those fences. So they took out the power source for the fence lines. And then it was really fast south from there, of course. So I don't know if they've been programmed to go after the traps themselves, or what the deal is, but the bottom line is that I may have to rethink my entire base building system and abandon a lot of it. I mean, if they're not going to go up the ramp, if they're just going to attack the sections of wall that I have my defenses anchored to, then it's, I mean, not really much point in putting those defenses out there and anchoring them on those walls, because they're just going to get destroyed. Oh crap, I forgot to watch for my satchel because I'm busy talking. Way to go, dude. So we got AP 7.62 and weapons with a scope do 10% more damage. That's good. That's handy. Oh, all right. I thought I had some blocks, but I guess not. I must have left them back at the new place. So, because I'm busy talking and squawking, I'm not looking at paying attention to the game that I'm supposed to be playing, and I forgot to watch for my satchel, for my courier satchel. So I'll have to go back through the POI instead of taking my shortcut out the way I usually do after I'm done the cathedral, so that I can find my courier satchel. Because otherwise I'll do the same thing I did before, which is embarrassing and pretty serious oops. And I will forget to grab my satchel, I'll leave the POI, and then I'll get a mission failure, which is sad. Sandwiches. More sandwiches. Ooh, working stiff tools. What do we got? What do we got? An anvil is good. I'll take an anvil. Once I get rid of some stuff. And did I bring jailbreakers? Yes, I did. I don't want to spend the time for nothing. And the auger is only a rank 1. I'll probably have to repair it at least once to break through this thing. Better just save myself the trouble and just do it this way. Alrighty. Nothing that great there. I'm thirsty, so I'll drink all my waters. Did I not bring food? Oh, I do have the sham sandwiches, but eating those is risky business without vitamins. 1 sandwich. 2 sandwich. 3 sandwich. Oh, there we go. There's the Hershey squirts. Fine. I don't want that. I want that. I want that, and I want that. And I want that. And I'll scrap that. Ha! Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to get rid of something to pick up my courier satchel. What can I get rid of here? That's actually 2 schematics there. I didn't even notice that. Fine. I'll learn the damn... Oh, crap. So I learned how to make leather armor, and then I don't have... Oh, hey. How's it going, dude? Oh, you're still alive, eh? Alive-ish. I don't remember which floor the carrier satchel was on. Not this one. Still not listening. Oh, geez, we're still down. Oh boy, my satchel was right near the beginning of the darn level. There it is. Okay, now what do I have to get rid of here? There we go. Fastest way out is back out the door I came in now. Alright, now I remember saying if I had time I would go through that hardware store, but I'm not sure that I do. No, I don't. It's 1600. I gotta get back. Technically speaking, I'm sure I do have time, but I don't want to be under any pressure. I don't like bringing it down to the wire, and I'm not sure if there's still anything I have to do at the original base in order to be prepared for the Blood Moon. Any repairs I need to make or upgrades. Upgrades, of course, being very limited because I'm moving bases. Still having an issue with zombies attacking the base of the ramp tower instead of coming up the ramp. Now, granted, that dude was a crawler, and I don't know if maybe they can't jump up those blocks, but running and gunning it's a viable strategy for Blood Moons. I imagine at some point, though, you would probably not do so well at it. I guess maybe if you prepared properly for each one, had mega crushes and some steroids and the all the buff stuff. I guess if you had all that ready and in place, and you had plenty of ammunition and explosives, maybe. I don't know. It seems awfully risky to do that. But I mean, they're no less risky than building a base that the zombies can destroy because they've been changed. Ow. Not my greatest landing, I gotta say. Oh, geez, yeah, I do have some repairs to make. I gotta replace those blocks. Because if the zombies are going to continue to attack those blocks, then they're going to slowly undermine that tower. But you see what I mean? Like, there's no reason for them to attack this other than to collapse this wall, which then breaks all of my electric fences. Right? Breaking this wall doesn't get the zombies any closer to me. So, I suspect they've been upgraded, and they've been, they're more tactical in their behaviors. There's nothing in there I want to sell. Oh, there is a sugar butt. Okay, what do you got?
Here you go, friend.
Oh, damn it.
Just say the word.
Well, that didn't help, did it?
I owe you one. Thank you, survivor. Check back
Oh, come on. Where's my machete? Oh, I did have a space. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew.
If we ain't got what you're looking for, we can get it.
Thank goodness. That would have really annoyed me. I got in one game I got an AK-47. It was a major upgrade, and I got it as a quest reward. And I didn't have space in my inventory, so I just told him to give it to me and then dropped it on the counter. And I pick it up after I've entered some crap. But I think it fell off the counter behind him, or in between him and the counter, and I couldn't reach it. I couldn't get at it, so I lost the quest reward. And I was kind of pissed because it was a good upgrade for me. All right, what do you got? Sham chowder. That's a really good food, but it's too expensive. Okay, nothing there. Meh. No, that's just stuff that I've sold them. Okay, so what do you have any goodies in your secret stash? Niente. Oh, geez, dude. How am I supposed to spend my money if you don't have anything I want to buy?
Much obliged, stranger.
Yeah, you're not that obliged. Ooh, I got 4 points to spend. What am I going to spend them on? This is where I wish I had a live viewing audience with chat to tell me what I was going to do because I don't remember. Oh, I can't put that one up until I get my strength up. 2 points. Do I have anything under intelligence that I needed to do? No. Better barter. I guess I'll take the daring adventurer and start getting better quest rewards. There. If I'd have done that before I turned in that quest, who knows what he would have offered me. I would have had 2 items that I would have thought I lost. That's alright, because I'm doing... What tier is he offering me now? It should be tier 4s, right? Yeah, so I'm doing tier 4s now. Well, that one's really close.
Do you think you can help me with a broad Godspeed?
I'll do it after the Blood Moon. Alrighty, let's go and get ready for the Blood Moon, shall we? Ooh. Oh, it's the zombie dogs. Still some bones and rotting flesh. Come here, get off the fence. You get to be the first person to, or first zombie dog to get my machete bladed. Bladed. Bleh. I are real good at talking, Jenny. Alright. I'm going to check and see what ammo I have and what I could possibly improve. Pretty sure I turned these off. Yep. Hell of a way to find out if your fences are off. Run through them. Alright. Put some stuff away. Crafting mats. Pretty sure I'm putting the gunpowder in there for the time being. And that. Oh. There we go. Food and drink. Oh, I'm going to have to keep the waters. In fact, I'm going to grab me some more waters. Oh, see, I always forget one thing. Okay, medical. Damn it. No, that one. I'm going to keep the jailbreakers in my inventory just because I'll forget them. I always do if I don't have them on me. Earthworks. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bellows. Plus, I probably... Oh, that's right. My forge is still inside. That's right. That's all right. Okay, so what do we have for... Oh, we got a pretty decent amount of ammo here. Yeah. And I'm not using a 9mm, but I'm gonna have the 9mm on me as a backup. And do I have the assault rifle? I thought I did. Tactical assault. Apparently not. Oh, hey. I'll sell that. Okay, so I don't have a tactical assault rifle, and I have very little ammunition for my 44. That's unhappiness, I have to say. I'm going to go and see if the vendor has a tactical assault rifle, Because I've got, that's burst mod. I don't even have a full auto trigger group. Alright, let's go to the vendor. I have all my bullets and weapons on me that I'm going to have for the Blood Moon, so let's see what I can do about armoring up, so to speak.
The apocalypse isn't so bad.
Yeah, no, it's not so bad at all. I am going to waste a lot of money here, by the way, but I'd rather make sure I have enough ammunition to last for the Blood Moon than run out and have to just kite the zombies around, because that's no fun. It really isn't. Actually, it's not so bad. And I don't remember, did he have a tactical assault rifle? Because I really like those. Nope. No tactical assault rifle, and I'm pretty sure he didn't have one here. No. Alright. Oh. Almost forgot to sell that.
Y'all come back now.
I will do so at my earliest convenience. Might as well, right? Fuel that bad boy up. Ho! Mr. Bear. Come on up the wall. Yeah, there you go. You got her. Headshots on a bear that's twitching and jumping around are very difficult. Alrighty. Was that? Oh, it was a zombie bear. Darn it. I was hoping he was a real bear. Is there anything I need in here? I might as well bring that out. And, oh, right. Get rid of the last of my poopies. And I got plenty of empty jars. That's good. And did I? Yeah, I did start a garden at the new base. That's right. Sounds to me like we have an angry puppy. Yep, angry puppy. I'm gonna leave my bedroll in here in case the zombies collapse my base. What is that? Oh crap, am I out of inventory space? Oh hell no. I'm not leaving a forge down there. Come on, dog. There you are. Come on. You got it. There you go. That's close enough to the Blood Moon start. I'm not going to bother. You know, unless there's more of the damn things. Come on, guys. I got to get ready for the Blood Moon. Work with me here. Fair amount of forged steel, and I was making the forged steel so I could make my 4x4 for salvage runs. So don't let me forget that, okay? Medical and chemical. Earthworks. I'll put the forge in there too. Alright. Now if I don't need it for the blood moon, I'm going to put it in here. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Need that. Need that. Might need those. You never know. Okay. Let's close up the door here. And away we go. I'm going to end up being hungry by the end of the blood moon. Oh well. Too late to worry about it now. I didn't bring any bullets for the 9mm. Not that I have a lot of bullets, but I need to have something. Rorge. Come on, guys. You know you want to come up here. All the cool zombies are doing it. What the hell? That was potentially very unpleasant, I have to say. Alright, let's switch ammo to the AP because that's the whole point behind using the sniper rifle. Two for one. So the AP ammo will go through the first target and into the second, and that's just automatic. When you spec into the penetrator, that number of targets increases. The first rank, it doesn't increase the number of targets. All that does is adds or takes 15% armor off of your targets. But that applies to all guns, all weapons. You get a 15 per blanket, 15% off all enemy armors, which is good. Yeah, keep coming, guys. Right between the eyes. When they stop being electrocuted, that's when they're dead. Of course, if they have no head, it's a guaranteed kill. And by the way, and in case you don't know, you can interrupt those cops when you see them stop to spit or explode. Like if they stop and they're not spitting, that means they're getting ready to explode. You can interrupt that by simply shooting them. Actually, I think the explosion, the only way to interrupt it is to actually kill them. But the spitting, you shoot them and it interrupts them, and then they'll start running toward you again to keep coming after you. How's the rest of the base doing? Good, which is awesome considering I didn't upgrade that or repair that tower the way I said I was going to, because I forgot. There, see? I interrupted the cop spitting because I shot him, so now he'll just keep coming at me. In this base design, with the single file, it forces the zombies to go in a line, which then lets me use the AP ammo more effectively. And that works for any build that uses guns, of course. AP ammo, like I said, it's better with the sniper rifle and the marksman's rifle and rifles. It's better to, I mean, you go up the penetrator tree for that gun system, because then you're penetrating. I think you can go through up to 4 targets when you've maxed out your penetrator, but it still works like even with a 9mm. 9mm AP ammo still goes through through one zombie and into the next zombie. So it's still, I mean, with the M60 AP ammo, it's brutal on a setup like this. It's just brutal. You'll cut the zombie walls down very, very quickly. And if I have to, eventually I am going to spec into run and gun, so that if I have to kite the zombies around, then I can. But when I get to that point, I will have an M60 with a drum magazine, rad remover, and AP ammo in it, so that I can cut down just walls of zombies. So much better to be able to see them. So we have a few stragglers punching away at the walls of the fence posts, but not a lot. And it does look like eventually they come to their senses and do what they're supposed to. So, I don't know, maybe this design isn't broken. Got a lot of loot bags accumulating down there, so I'm obviously doing well with kills. But I have to repair my sniper rifle. Fun with Explosives and Fireworks by Hive Tyrant 424. There's a level. That's good. Could use the points. So every time you hear that I'm immune to damage because I'm the vendor's property squeal, that bing, that means that my bullet has passed through the zombie that I shot and hit the ground behind him, which is the vendor's property. And this is actually the other reason that I like to build on the edge of the vendor's property like this with this particular build, is because when I'm using AP, I've done it where I actually have cut a trench on an angle into the ground at the base of my ramp with armor-piercing ammo. It usually happens when I'm using the M60, like a machine gun with armor-piercing ammo, because once you've cut through your zombies on the ramp, you're just shooting into the dirt at the base of the ramp, right? So I have cut a hole that the zombies then start falling into, and instead of coming up the ramp, now they're beating on the ground in front of them. So that has happened, and it's funny, but at the same time, it's tactically a really bad thing. So. I love when one headshot isn't enough to kill a zombie. And the nut puncher at the top of the ramp is doing a good job. Uh-oh. I'm out of AP ammo. Oh well. I guess we go it regular from here. That's fine. The drawback, by the way, to AP ammo is that it does more damage to the durability of the gun that you're firing it through, right? So your guns will need to be repaired more often when you're using armor-piercing ammo. I'm just going to let the fences take care of the dog on the bridge. Or not. You know, no matter how many times I do it, I'm always going to laugh when I catch a zombie in the face and their head explodes. Oh no, I don't want you guys massing in one spot. And all you guys are really doing is hollowing out the wall. I mean, to take out that entire wall, you'd have to undermine a lot of bricks. You'd have to undermine a lot of blocks. So I shouldn't be as worried as I was. It's probably not something that they're going to be able to pull off, but I worry. It's what guys do. Look at all that yummy loot down there. I hope I survive to pick it all up. Oh, okay. Now you're going to go after the pillars. Okay, I see how it is. Wow, they're all about taking those pillars out. Yeah, that would be one effective way to get me down here, so you know what? I'm going to let the fences take care of the ramp for a few minutes, and I'm going to cull the herd. What else are you clowns doing? The M60 is far less of a finesse gun than the sniper rifle. Sniper rifle is an elegant killer. The M60 is just raw firepower, which is nice. It's fun. I did do a build that was machine gunner. I mean, I went all out with machine gun perks and made sure I collected all the machine gunner books. It was a lot of fun, I do admit. Alrighty. So you know what? I honestly don't know if this. I mean, obviously there's something wrong with this build because they were going after my support pillars, and they're still going. You know, they're not all coming up the ramp the way I want them to, and they used to. They used to ignore the pillars. They used to ignore that wall and ignore that wall there, and just come, right by the ramp here, and then up. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have to change in order to fix that. Excuse me. When I first started this design, when I first came up with this ramp and the bridge design, I had it was 3 blocks wide. The whole ramp was 3 blocks wide, but there was only stairs up the middle, and then the fence posts were right beside the bridge, right beside the steps. Now the problem, of course, being that when the cops exploded, they would take out the fence posts, and when the demolishers showed up, that was actually when I first discovered and learned about demolishers. But when the demolishers showed up, they just annihilated everything. I mean, they blew up, 6 or 7 or 10 fence posts or whatever, and there goes half my base defense. So I started counting, like, every blood moon I would set my fence posts 1 block further out to see how far the blast radius was on the demolishers, and it's a 7 block space that they damage, or 5, sorry. So I had to move my fence posts so they'd be at least 6 spaces away from where the demolishers were going to blow up. Hence this wall design that came about. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do about it to prevent them from attacking that wall. It's going to bear some thinking. I could put spike traps or some electric fences along the walls and barbed wire maybe to just, slow down the zombies as they're trying to attack the walls. But that's only a temporary measure. The question is it enough to discourage them or stop them? You know what? Just not going to say it. Not going to say it. I do have an assault rifle. I said it. It was in my Blood Moon box that I forgot I had. Oh boy. So the damage that they did was minimal. I haven't really looked yet, but I can already tell just by looking at the base of the ramp that the damage the zombies did was very minimal. I'm not sure at what point them attacking the walls will become a threat, but for the time being, I mean, they've got a couple of blocks there. They didn't really focus all that well on it. So for the time being, I think I'm just going to leave the design as is. See if there are any improvements I can make. Just little stuff without having to make any major overhauls to the design. There is always, if things really go badly, I can just jump off and do the run and gun. I did it with the game that I was playing last night with Purple Flower, and I don't have the run and gun perk, so I didn't have any bonuses to reload speed or reduced penalties for reloading. So, and I survived. I did not die during the Blood Moon, which for me was really surprising. Actually, I wasn't expecting to do as well as I had done, but you know, I've had. Ooh, hello. That's always a good one to get. I have had some practice with the running guns before, so yeah. I was surprised to survive. Hey, look, an auger. I was surprised to survive, but I was very, very happy. And I mean, obviously. Now let's repair that. Oh, I don't have a repair kit. Okay. How do I not have? Oh, because I threw everything in the. Okay. Well, let's go back up there. I want to put this chest armor on fully repaired because then it'll last longer, right? I'll close that for now. Okay, repair kits. There we go. Okay, so let's grab all the stuff we can grab. I didn't grab my wooden blocks, and I am going to need those. Because otherwise I have to make that jump, and I don't think I can. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I can actually, well, I'm just going to put everything away right now, and then I will sort out what I'm keeping and what I'm selling. Because I've got a lot of crap. Oh. Didn't pick up anything for construction, really. Earthworks. Tiny little bit there. Medical and chemical. Oh. A couple of pieces there. Oh, construction. Oh, I've got 2 nail guns. Okay, actually that's good. I can keep one here and I can take one to the new base and leave that there. Less junk I have to carry back and forth. Throw that in there and that in there and all those. Water seems to be fairly popular loot. Alright. And earthworks, we'll throw that in there. And crafting mats. And I'll throw that in there because I don't know where else to put the books. I don't have a place for books. Okay. As handy as it is to have a Blood Moon box, I used the M60, and I mean it served me well, but I would have preferred to have my fully automatic tactical assault rifle, but I didn't have it because I forgot that I even owned one. Well, that's good, sir. Hold that thought. I will be right with you. No earthworks. Do I need lockpicks? I'm still going to carry them. Yeah, because I'm carrying jailbreakers. All right. Oh. Oh, look at that. I have another nail gun. So I actually have 3 nail guns. So I don't need this one that I'm carrying. I'll sell that. Alright, keeping that, selling that. Actually, I'll scrap that. That's staying, selling that. That's staying, selling that. Staying, staying. Sell, sell, sell. Keep those. Keep all of those. Sell that. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. Burst mod. I don't even think I used that one. Okay, so we'll put that there. That one there. That one there. That one there. Oh, I don't need that anymore, right? And I can't put them on this guy. So we'll put them back in there so I don't accidentally sell them. And I don't need that anymore. So we'll put that away and we'll put that away. Okay. Anything in construction I'm selling? No. Earthworks? Yeah, I'll sell off this stuff. Actually, no. I'm gonna start holding on to my brass. I think I said I was doing that. Anything in here I can sell? Oh, wow! I have a stack of 1,200 bones. That's nice. And nothing I'm selling in there. Okay, here's where I'm gonna grab some stuff to sell. I'll sell those. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to my rifle parts in case I can make better than a better sniper rifle before I find one. Don't need those. Keep that for shotgun turrets. Keep that for robotic turrets. Keep that for a better auger. That's garbage. That's garbage. Oh, nice. Okay, I think that's about it for items to sell. Yep. Okay. So we're selling all of this junk. Too bad I don't have sugar butts. Maybe there's one in the vending machine. Are those buggers? Oh, okay. Thought they were bashing around my gyrocopter. No sugar butts in the vendor box. Or vendor tray, or vending machine. Vending machine. I'll keep that. Oh, and these are all. There we go. All right. Now, what do you have for sale? Because I know I already looked, and it's, after it's not restock day yet, but I wasn't really watching because I was in a bit of a hurry. What am I wearing for glasses? Lucky goggles. I don't think I have a pair of nerdy glasses, so now I have a pair of nerdy glasses. Da, 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 da. You don't have any HP 44 ammo, do you? Or just regular 44? I don't think you do. Okay. No, 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 no. No.
Much obliged, stranger.
More important to have the nerdy glasses than a little bit better a boost on my loot right now, I think. Oh, I do already have a job from him. Okay, I have a mission. I have a quest. Is there anything left in this thing? No, I'm going to pick it up. and put it away because I'm going to go and do some quests. I've maxed out my Daring Adventurer, so I'll get the best possible quest rewards I can for my level and for the tier of the quests that I'm doing. I'm pretty hungry, so I better eat that. Eat that. Boiled meat gives you food and water, so that's a nice twofer. I'm going to try not to eat those because they are ingredients for advanced recipes. Put you away because I don't need you. I don't remember. I did plant my garden, did I not? I thought I did. Now I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to assume that I did not, and I'm not going to use those potatoes. Because it would really, really make me mad if I got there. Oh, wait, but I can use those potatoes because I know I've got seeds. Even if I didn't plant the garden, I know I have seeds. So we have potatoes. Oh, damn it, I don't have any corn. Grr. Oh, boy. Let's see here. Bacon and eggs, baked potatoes. What is it? Oh. Do I have eggs? No. No eggs. Wow. I really don't have a whole lot, do I? But my food is okay for the time being, so what I'll do is I will bring a stack. I'll bring that. That's disposable food. I'll bring those. I'll bring that. I know that the tuna isn't technically disposable food. Okay, fine. I'll leave that here. Beef, lamb, chicken. I can eat chicken rations. They're not used for anything that I know of. And drinks. Okay, so we'll do that. Put the gyrocopter over there, and I'm going to leave the lucky goggles here because otherwise I'll be tempted to switch back to them, and I really, really need the intellect boost and that XP bonus that you get. So, yeah, I do have lots of 44 ammo. I just had it someplace other than where I was looking. See how that works? Genius. And yeah, the auger replaces the shovel and the pick. So there's two spots on my tool belt that are now wide open, which I love. I love that. So the question is, what do I replace them with? Oh, don't forget your skinning tool. And, sniper rifle. That's what I was missing. Actually, I'm going to put that there and put that there. I guess I could put medical supplies on my belt. Yeah. Put the bandages, and I think I'll put my drink on the belt too because I seem to get thirsty quite a bit. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I think that'll work for me. And, oh, repair kits. Can't forget repair kits. And I may as well repair all my gear. I don't need to bring eye candy. It's not really going to help me all that much at this stage. All right, we're ready to boogie. Where's my motorcycle? Over here. Okay. Do I have stuff on my bike? Of course I do. Oh, there's my hackers and my sugar butts. Right on. Damn it. Alright, well, we'll go back to the vendor and we'll sell off this little bit of junk that I had in the bike to sell. Then we'll go and do that quest. Things are getting a little bit too chaotic for me because I'm playing multiple games.
Thank you, Survivor. Check back soon. I get new merchandise daily.
My brain is getting confused. I don't know what to do. It's okay, Hive. You'll get over it. Okay, I don't remember what this location. Oh, it's Waterworks, right? I do have physiotherapy today, so I'll be signing off in about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes maybe. But the intent is when I get home, I will get back on and do a second broadcast because, well, let's be honest, I'm going to be playing 7 Days to Die pretty much most of the day. It's Friday, everybody's getting off for the weekend, and if you have something you want to do and while you eat your dinner or relax and kick back, you can always watch my streams or the replays of them. I would be most thrilled if you did. No obligation, no commitment, just good times. Yeah. Alrighty, so we've got a couple of cars to loot. Well, one car to loot at least. I can't tell if the other one's lootable or not. No. Sorry about that. Forgot about the cheese-free zone rule. There we go. All we got out of it was 3 extra springs. I don't feel so bad now. The nice thing about the Tier 5 quest locations is they've all got a respectable number of cars on the property, so that if you rely on salvage, on cars for salvage, and you've got your loot respawn turned to off, once you're doing Tier 5 missions, you're always going to have a few cars to salvage. Not a lot, but because every time you start or activate a rally point, you get the POI restored to how it was when it spawned on the map before anybody came along and started poking their greedy little fingers in it. So, and that includes the cars in the parking lot. All right, we have a working stiffs crate in this water tower, so we're going to go and grab that. It's also a good water source if you're looking for a place to fill water jars. It's a good spot. And add junk. Yeah, that's the gun I want to use. I'm going to announce my presence with authority. Hello, zombie. Come here. Thanks for coming out, sweetheart. I'm going to throw that lead away as soon as I'm done here. What is that back there? That looks like a utilities lot. Might have to keep my mind on that. Utilities lots are really, really awesome places, but one of the best places, in my opinion, to salvage for electronic parts. Or electrical parts. Two skill points to spend. Jeez. What am I going to do with them? Let's take a moment to consider that. What was I doing? I do want to start climbing up robotics, because the robotics inventor number 10, which requires intellect level 10, so that's 4 points I'll have to spend to get that with the nerdy glasses instead of 7, which is nice. But that lets me put down 2 turrets at once. Well, I can put down as many as I want, but I can only have 2 active at once. And their ranges, the range that you can get away from them when you deploy them is much better. But is that what I want to do right now? This is something I should be taking for me and Purple Flower, which I'm going to have to do. I don't play multiplayer very often, so I've never really looked at these. You are a team leader and inspire those around you. Block and melee damage are increased by 20% for nearby allies. Strong motivational force. Allies take 10% less damage from all sources, take half damage from bleeding, and stop bleeding twice as fast. Ooh, your leadership abilities are top shelf. Allies are so enamored with you, they get +1 to all attributes when near you. Wow. That would help Purple Flower and I, even like when we're mining and stuff. Jeez. And you need to have probably, oh no, only intellect 7 for that? Nice. Okay, so those are completely useless in single player games. Completely useless. But physician, now there's something that might be useful. Let's see. Okay, now I remember what I needed to do. What do I need? Fortitude 5. So I'm going to buy that. There we go. Now I have the next level. I'll have Industrial Farmer, so I'll get 3 crops from all the plants. Do I already have the supercorn seed recipe? Or is that something now that you can't spec into? You can only... Oh no, I do have it. So it must have been unlocked with living off the land too. That or I found the recipe. I don't know. Don't care. I've got the supercorn recipe, supercorn seed recipe, so we're good to go. That is one major game changer, and I intend to take full use of that. Supercorn you can use to craft glue, so you don't have to keep a stockpile of bones and keep picking up bones and stuff. So it's a very good, very, very good crop. Now, it used to be in Alpha 18 and earlier when they first introduced, I think it was actually 18 that they introduced Supercorn. But it used to be that you could eat it raw. Ooh. He's still alive, isn't he? You could eat the Supercorn raw and it would give you 20 food. So it was a really, really good food source. But for Alpha 19, they changed it. I think it was in Alpha 19 they changed it. And now it's not a good food source, but it is a renewable resource for glue. As I've said in every season of every zombie apocalypse game that I've made a video for, being all of it 7 Days to Die. As I've said, glue is critical to the game because glue makes duct tape. Duct tape equals life in 7 Days to Die. There's so many recipes, so many crafted items that you need duct tape for that it's a never-ending need. You won't ever reach a stage until you're not crafting anything, I guess. When you stop crafting, that's when you're going to stop having to need duct tape. Hey, this is a private POI. Well, you people just don't get the message, do you? Zombies. I probably don't really need to stockpile any more bones because I've got a stack of 1,200 plus at the base. But it's one of those things I can't stop collecting until I don't need to. Once I don't need the bones anymore, I'll stop collecting them, or I'll try to. I'll probably still end up bringing a bunch of them back to the base. Okay, my carrier satchel is down still, so we're looking at further on than here. Don't give me the stink eye, mister. Oh. It's usually a doctor that's there, and she doesn't. They don't usually come down and jump down there. But all right, I feel you. I got you. Ah, darn it! I could have killed him already, but oh well. There we go. Now he's dead. Darn it. Yeah. I'm wet. I get it. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have brought my stacks of empty jars so that I could make some or fill them up with water while I was here, but I didn't think about it. Maybe next time. All right, so it's probably in that room with that doctor. There it is. I know I didn't kill that guy, or did I? Oh, I did. Cool. All right. We're almost done here. 2 more rooms. Right in the kisser. And return to trader. Return to vendor. Return to vendor. Didn't Michael Jackson buy the rights to Elvis's albums? And now he's dead, so I wonder who owns the rights to Elvis's music now. The Michael Jackson Corporation, I guess. Whoever the hell they might be. That is worth selling. That one is not. And I just know that this is going to make me sad. Oh wait, I'm done the location, so I can actually go out, dump stuff off of my bike, and then come back. I still could have because I kept my bike close enough to the property. That's something that I'm really glad that they fixed. Back in Alpha 18 and earlier, if you took a vehicle onto a property, onto a POI, and then you hit the rally point for a quest, you actually ended up deleting your vehicle, and that really sucks. So I'm glad that they fixed that. Oh, I don't have any room in my. All right, well, I need the stuff, so I'm just gonna come back since I have that option. Come on, get out of the way, you dumb tree. All right, we're keeping that, keeping that, and that, and that. And all that. I think I'll sell the the turret. Keep myself in cash. Whoopsie. Now I am going to go up spec up into the robotics, so I should probably keep a stun baton because I'm curious how good it actually is when you've capped it, when you've spec'd into it. And I don't know, do I have the Tech Junkie book for it? Oh, I have all the Tech Junkie books. So yeah, you can actually. There's one here where the Repulsor Mod. You can the Repulsor Mod is actually pretty funny from what I've seen on the display or the videos. I haven't built one and put one on a stun baton because I haven't spec'd into them yet since Alpha 9. Actually, I've never spec'd into the stun batons. So I haven't tried it, but I've seen videos on YouTube on them, and they do look pretty cool. So I'll give it a shot, but not right now. I'm sure that I'll be able to find an appropriate stun baton when the time comes. Right now, the stun baton is best used for income. I played around with the stun baton in Alpha 18 when they first introduced it because it was new and it was funny. The sounds, like it makes a hollow bat sound, like dong dong, when you smack zombies with it. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Do I have space? Yes, I do. So the stun baton is good, and the repulsor mod like sends the zombies flying or something like that. Ooh, that's good, and that's the best I can get for helmet armor. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch those out because I love military armor. I love the light armors. They're my faves. So I could put some improved sound fittings or whatever they're called. What's that worth? Yeah, I'll sell it. Why not? 288 unrepaired. 1,000 repaired. That was worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and repair the rest of this stuff. I always forget to do that. Sometimes you lose money when you use a repair kit because the repair kits sell for like $25 a piece, I think. Let's see. Oh, 48. So basically you're spending 50 dukes every time you repair an item. But profitable. See? Lots of monies. Okay, give me another quest. What do you got? 769 meters to the west. Not a fan of going west because of all that terrain, but I could take the gyrocopter. And yeah, I've already checked the vending machine today. Put that away, that there, that. I'm going to keep my food in the bike. Excuse me. I'll keep the food in the bike, and then I'll just make sure that I'm full up before I start a location or a quest, maybe. This is a business I'm going to, so I don't need to worry about bringing my empty bottles or empty jars. Oh, medical. Earthworks. Oh, need a few more shotgun shells. There we go. All right, let's go and do a job. Let's go. Oh, wait. Gyrocopter. And you know what? I'm feeling like it might be a good idea to bring some anti-infection medications. I should probably also bring a splint. I hate that they don't allow you to drop your vehicle on the vendor's property. I get why, but it's a pain in the ass when you're based in front of one. You know what? I may as well just keep all of it there. Wow, I've done a lot of damage to my gyrocopter. I'm going to have to repair it. This will be the first time in a while I've actually had to repair a vehicle. Oh, I could have taken my motorcycle. Just followed the road. Oh well. See, now with my cruise control on, I'm at relatively level flight. Really wish there was a gimbal that showed you when you had horizon so that you're level, but I guess you can't ask for too much in a zombie apocalypse. I mean, I'm no aerospace engineer, but if I were ever in a real zombie apocalypse and I found a gyrocopter, or if I somehow managed to build one, I could figure out a jerry-rigged gimbal to tell me when I was flying level and when I wasn't. I feel that's a very important piece of information that you need to have when you're flying. Ooh, a Mo Electronics. Cool. Oh, this is the dance studio. Okay, all right. I can dig that. All right, so let's have some grub. Remember, it's never a waste to overeat. Your food and water, I believe the way that it works if you overeat is your food and water degrade slower. In your face, literally. Ooh, biker. Oh, he's dead. Okay. And we still have the lockpicks, right? Yeah, we do. But I didn't bring jailbreaker, or I only brought the one jailbreaker, so actually we'll still try and pick it open. Just not going to hold out much hope that I get it without breaking a few lockpicks at least. There was that, what was that one safe? It was like 14 or 15 lockpicks. Just crazy. See, as soon as I take my hand off my mouse so I can take a sip of coffee, that's when my lockpicks start failing. But if I sit there with both hands prepared to use the next lockpick right away, it goes one click, or one lockpick and it's open. Happens all the time. All right. Medical supplies. I just love finding the dukes in the cash. I like raiding the cash registers. It's so funny. Yeah, sneaky fun pimps. I didn't even notice that. I love that they've with the 19 they upgraded all the appearances of all the shelves and stuff. It looks so much better, so more realistic. Not as flat and two dimensional as it used to look. Oh, hello. Goodbye. All right, you two are both over there. Okay. Got a little bit of food. Oh, shopping basket. Empty jars. Yeah. Empty jars have a value, a very, very big value when you find a source of water. I gotta say, I'm very glad that you can actually make empty jars and the empty cans. When I first started playing, empty cans was not. You could make jars, and this was back in like Alpha 9 or something. You could make jars, but you couldn't make empty cans in the forge. The only way to find it or to get empty cans, acquire empty cans, was to find them. And um, at the time, when you like in that alpha, when I first started, when you wanted to make water out of snowballs, you needed cans, not jars. I remember. I'm getting all nostalgic now. So you would dig up the snow, and you'd have to have empty cans that you could then turn into murky water. So at some point, I don't know when it was, they gave you the ability to make empty cans in the forge, which is good, and they changed it so that snowballs, you just melted them in the empty jars. Which, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, when you have a jar of murky water, it's not in a can, it's in a jar. So it totally makes sense. But I guess at the time it was the resources, or I don't know, maybe some fun pimps just didn't think about it. Never occurred to them that, hey, you should be able to make the snowballs in jars, because that's what they end up being, right? As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, when you boiled snowballs into the cans, shotguns do 10% more damage. I'll take that. When you boiled the snowballs into cans, it actually gave you a jar of murky water. So of course, even it just gives more strength to the whole. It doesn't make sense for them or for you to use jars to make your boiled or your murky waters out of snowballs. I mean, they're just that. I think that was probably just extra coding that they had to do. Football player, hut, go long. Yeah, I know. I'm laughing at my own jokes. I'm lame. Don't care. Oh, we got this way. Oh, nothing. Big cage door. That's what we got that way. All right. Now I know there's some zombies in here. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a major fight if you're a relatively new player. If this is a new game, just starting out, that's a pretty tough fight. 5 zombies. Couple of football helmets. One of them I'll scrap because it's not worth carrying back, but the other one is a rank 4, so it's going to have a decent sell value on it. I hate those baseball cap mods. But I can scrap it. Some of them you can't, see? But some of them you can. What is up with that, fun pimps? What is the deal with that? You can scrap some baseball cap mods, but you can't scrap all baseball cap mods. That makes no sense at all to me. But if it was supposed to make sense, then everything would make sense. I know that didn't make sense itself, but I don't know what I was saying. God. I totally need some more coffee. We were actually talking about this on Grand Spartan's stream. We were talking about coffee. And he was saying that he doesn't drink coffee because it's a waste for him. He'll make one pot, or he'll make a pot of coffee, but then he'll only drink one cup. And then, nobody wants to reheat a pot of coffee. I mean, that just tastes like burnt coffee to me. But I was like, one cup. What is this strange witchcraft you speak of? One cup? Who only has one cup of coffee? Like, if I could, I would just run an IV. I make a pot of coffee and yeah, I mix my morning cup of coffee and I'm sitting here sipping on it as I'm getting ready to start up the stream. But I put the rest of it in a thermos. And that thermos is nursing my coffee need all day. So, I mean, it was like talking to somebody speaking a foreign language, one cup of coffee. Ah, damn it. Oh, well, you know what? Because I fell down, I'm going to make you give me all of your radiators. Or your radiator. Oh, there's another one over there. God, I'm going to have so many radiators to smelt when I finally move over to the new base. I don't even know how many I've got. I think I've got like 60 radiators. But each one of those is worth 250 brass, I believe. I'm just going to drop down. Hey, Nina. She apparently was as confused as I was, because she couldn't see me and I couldn't hit her. I've got all those. Give me new stuff. I want new stuff. Oh, there's something new. Vegetable stew. Hey, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Yes, I'm stealing Andrew Dice Clay's material because he's an 80s comedian and he's really not that funny. Never really was, really isn't now. He was a comedian from a different era when it was cool or stylish to insult and offend people. I mean, his whole routine was very misogynistic. Very sexist and off color and very tasteless, really. But at the time that he was popular, I watched his skits and I found him funny and amusing. I don't anymore. I've gone back and seen. I've actually gone back and watched a lot of stuff that I used to watch when I was younger that I found amusing, and I've found myself very, very often going, "What in the hell was I thinking? How could I have liked this garbage?" And turning it off. I've done that so many times. I can't even count how many times I've gone back and said, "Yeah, this is no longer funny." Oops. Oh, we're gonna want that. Whoa! Howdy, boss. Ladies. Whew. Boy, Purple Flower would have crapped herself on that one. She was telling me how the jump scares still get her. And she's hoping to one day be immune to them. I'm like, nope. That's not ever going to happen. You're always going to have jump scares. I've been playing this game for over 1,700 hours now, and I still get the crap scared out of me all the time. Well, that dude sounds like he actually got in. Did he break through the door finally? No. Alright, he's still outside. I'll let him be out there. Oh, he went back to the door. Okay, I'll come and let you in. Jeez, chill. You happy? The door's open. Ooh, there's a bear way over there. Do I have room for flesh? Is that an actual bear or is that... Alright, now I gotta make room for meat. I don't need that as much as I need meat. I'll get animal fat out of this. You know what? I can put that there. And I'll drop the murky water because I can get more of that. I don't actually need the testosterone either. I'm a manly man. Yeah. That's why I sit around playing video games all day. Because I'm a very masculine, I'm the very embodiment of masculinity. Sure. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold on to that because I think there's another recipe that you can make. What is it, under science? No. I'll have to look when I get to the chemistry station or something. Because I know there's I don't know. I think there's a recipe that requires testosterone extract for some chemical compound. Aw, what a ripoff. Sinks that are buried in a counter. Ooh. There's that automatic reload habit. I wonder if I'm trying to remember if I've ever actually just looted testosterone extract and not had to get it from a bear. I can't remember. Ah, here's the final dance room, or the dance studio. Really? That didn't wake you up? Will that wake you guys up? No? Alright, let's try walking into the room. Return to vendor. Of course, I woke up half the frickin' city with that deluge of shotgun shells. Or barrage, I guess would be a better word. God, I love the dynamic lighting and all the changes they made. Look at that. That looks so cool. You know what? I'm going to take my vitamins. My mom always used to tell me I had to take my vitamins. That's worth 51. That's vendor trash. I need the motor tool parts. Now watch, because I scrapped that splint. Ooh, water. Oh wait, don't I already have one? No, I don't. Gimme. Gimme. What can I afford to lose if it... There we go. I want that turret, so I'll put those in there. I'll scrap that because that's junk anyway. Which, oh, that'll be good for crossbow. composite crossbow if I find one. Okay, I'll be right back with the rest of you guys. Just want to get this put on. There we go. Oh wait, no, I'm scrapping that. I'm keeping that. Oh god, I haven't even opened this yet. I can afford to try a few lockpicks. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and use the jailbreaker, then I'm going to open this, then I'm going to scrap my lockpicks because I have the auger, and it's on these it's not as fast, I'll admit, but on everything else, on the gun safes and everything, it's just faster to use the auger, so I'll do that. Yeah, that figures. Okay, scrap that. That's worth keeping. How much is that worth? 780. What else am I going to sell? That's 207. There you go. That's worth 140. So what else am I going to sell? Damn it. That was dumb. Okay, so we'll do a quick. There we go. And I want to bring that back, so I'll put that there, and then I'll eat that, because I do need a wee little bit of foods. Good? Oh, you know what? I don't need a bandage. I can use the cloth. Excuse me. Is there anything else I can do with any of this? Yeah. Oops. Crap. Then I'll do that. I'm not actually going to scrap that turret. By the time I get down to my vehicle, I can drop off some stuff. Stuff that I'm going to keep, like that, and that, and that, that, those. And then I cancel that, and I cancel that. Yay! And now I have that to sell, that to keep. Alright, it's only 1 in the morning. There's a Mo Power Electronics right over there, and I do want to check that out. So I am going to throw all this into my gyrocopter. And I'm going to kill a dog, because meat is a good thing. Hey, Nina. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Oh, no brakes, no brakes. Do not get your wheels stuck in there. Okay. Let's go and take a look at the Mo Power Electronics. I need batteries and motors, so that's why I'm scrapping the car. Alright, this is just a little Mo Power. I don't know how much is actually in here, but before I do that, I'm going to go for a quick break, quick bio. Be back in a couple of minutes. I'm not going to switch over to my BRB screen, so I apologize. You're just going to have to stare at the Mo Power sign, which actually I think looks really cool. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. So, like I said, this is one of the two new store chains that they added in Alpha 19. Mopower Electronics is the one. Savage Country is the other. The Savage Country is like a camping survival type store, which is a really good place to get clothing. It's actually when you get sent or given the mission to go there, the quest to go there, it's coined as a clothing store. That's its generic template, I guess. So Savage Country is another good place to go. They do have guns and armor there, as well as other goodies. I've gone through these electronic stores a couple of times, but not enough to know where all the zombies spawn. So this is a semi new experience for me. Oh, there's one. Oh, what were you doing in here, sir? What were you doing when the zombie apocalypse struck? I wonder. Considering there's a corpse in here, I'm not sure I want to know. All right, let's go in the back here. Got ourselves a persistent nurse. As you may have been able to guess, the Mopower Electronics store POI. What you're going to find mostly in here is electrical parts, and wiring tools. I'm guessing, but yeah, it's mostly electronic stuff. Oh, all right. Lockpicking candy's still working. All right, cool. So I'll get a twofer. I'll get two safes out of this, or two boxes out of this lockpick candy. Good thing I didn't scrap the lockpicks right away, huh? Otherwise, I'd have been auguring a 7,000 hit point box. Already got. It's okay stuff. Okay, so this is the electronics crate. Let's see what we get out of this. Really? That looks more like a working stiffs crate contents to me, guys. All right, this is going to have some really good electronic stuff in it. Nope. Truthfully, I can't imagine. Like, I guess like traps and stuff would be. There you go. Generator bank is a appropriate loot for appropriate content loot for that box. For a Mopower Electronics. I've got a purse hiding back here. Always good to have the cash, the real old money, old cash. I think it's called old money, old cash. There you go. So you can, I mean, you come in here with a salvaging thing, and you can salvage up all the electronics in here for electrical parts. I'm not going to bother. Well, actually, maybe I should. It's a good way to kill time, and you know, I will need a lot of electrical parts later on. Especially, I don't even know if I have enough electrical parts to build my my 4x4. So maybe I should go through this and hit all these electronics, because they're all, everything on this, like that speaker, that computer, that monitor, all of that stuff you can salvage. So I think I will. I have the time, and I should have the inventory space, especially considering I'm salvaging a lot of, or getting a lot of electrical parts out of these shelves. Oh, there's something I didn't have. I definitely think that electrical schematics is something that you should find a lot of in here. Ah, see, there we go. Now we're starting to see more electrical stuff. All right. New journal entry camera. I don't think I've ever actually read that one. Let's take a look. Camera. If you have an aimable electrical item such as an auto turret, motion sensor, or spotlight, you can set its default aim by opening it, clicking into the camera preview area, holding down your primary action, and aiming to the desired position. After this is complete, hit escape and exit the component. What? You don't have to hold down your primary action to aim at the desired position? That's like pressing, they're saying if you left click with your mouse, because that's the default primary action. that that's what you have to do to aim, but you don't have to hold it down. All you got to do is click on the little computer screen or the little display screen on the device, and then you can aim it all you want without having to hold it down. That's weird. I wonder if holding it down would allow you to narrow the field of view, because that's something that I would like to be able to do. I don't like the motion sensors for the broad field of view, and the cameras on the turrets for that really broad field of view, because I don't necessarily always want that broad field of view. Sometimes I only want a turret to just fire at something in a very specific corridor. Oop, no. Hey. It's not going to let me. Okay. Apparently I lied. You can't salvage those shells. Sorry. I thought you could. I thought all of that was independent. But this stuff is. This stuff you can. I'll bet you if I nerd pulled up, I could get that. Actually, I might not even have to nerd pull to get that speaker. Interesting sound. Lots of electrical parts. And this clock. Too bad I couldn't pull that clock off the wall and give it to Trader Jen. Every now and again when you're exiting, she says, we're open from dawn till dusk, because we don't have clocks. That's what she says. It's kind of funny. I know it's like taboo to wrench up anything that can respawn loot, but the reality is that it's highly unlikely I'll end up back here in this store unless I get sent on a quest to come here. And if I do, it'll all be respawned anyway. So we'll get this garbage can. Oh, duct tape. Got to take the duct tape. That, because I do want to keep myself with cloth. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the backyard. Most of these store POIs have a backyard area, which has sometimes, as you can see, there's a shipping storage container here, and there is almost always another crate, shipping crate. There you go. Glad I came back here. That's quite a bit of goodies there. Those motor tool parts will help me building a better auger when I find the schematic, if I ever find the schematic. You also need motor tool parts to make impact guns, which makes sense. The impact wrench should need motor tool parts. Ugh. I don't need that. The impact tool or impact wrench should need motor parts because it is a power tool. So that totally makes sense. Now, I'm not going to wrench this car because I don't have any space to put anything, and I don't want to get rid of anything. So I'm just going to leave that car there for now. At some point, I might come through here with my 4x4 on a salvage operation, and I'll grab it then. Oh, hello. Oh, he's probably inside the building. And I don't feel like waiting for him to break out, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it behind. Whoa. Oh, that was close. Ha! And quite interesting, too. I don't think the game was able to decide what to do with me in that particular situation. So we're going to land back at the vendor, probably almost right at 6:05. And I'll be able to turn this in. I got to remember to repair the gyrocopter. I know that it's only at 54%. Still got lots of health left on the gyro. I'm just really nervous. I don't like my vehicles being that low in health. So I think it's better to repair it. Oh, look at that. The terrain looks so nice from up here. No, I don't have ADHD. I think it's better to repair it while I'm thinking about it and keep that durability higher so that, or, near close to max, just for my own peace of mind. Because otherwise, what'll end up happening is I'll be like, no, I'll repair it later. I'll repair it later, and it'll just keep going down and down and down. And then one day I'm going to do a hard landing, and my gyrocopter is going to just explode. And then I will be very, very sad because they are quite expensive in materials costs to rebuild. So. Not a bad landing. I've had worse. Okay. Bag dump. I'm pretty sure I still have, yeah, I did put a bag dump, or leave a bag dump box here. Oh, wow. I still have stuff in there. Holy crap. Okay. I'm going to have to remember to clean this out. You know what? I remembered. Yay me! You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll put stuff that I'm going to sell in the bike. Oh, I'm going to keep that in case I get a crossbow. Oh, I want to keep those. I'm going to keep that. Jeez. Okay. Sell, 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 sell. Keep that. I don't need another duckbill. And I'm not keeping the AK-47. Yeah, I'll keep it, or I'll sell that. Oh, wait. One more thing I'm going to sell. I don't use the small tank mods. I always go with the big one. I mean, it's the same number of mod slots regardless, right? So why have a small one when you can put a big one on there? There we go. Okay, so the last of the stuff to sell. There we go. Pitch the rest in the box. I'll do my vendor stuff. Then I'll take another job. All right. Oh, and sugar butts, because I am selling quite a bit of stuff.
Anything you like? Gratitude, friend.
Oh, damn it. I gotta... I always forget about that. Okay, give me my quest rewards. Damn it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, good. The steel axe does look badass, I gotta say. And then That is actually the new steel fire axe. It's just not called a steel fire axe. It's just a steel axe. But look at it, I mean, that thing just looks just nasty. And it does 79 damage power swing. Wow. I wonder what perk governs that. I'll have to look into that at some point. Because that's I mean, the weapon just looks badass. I imagine anybody wielding it looks badass. I mean, you'd have to have the heavy armor to, complete the ensemble, but that would look really cool. I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, so let's see. Another job. Oh, wow, a buried supply, rank 2. I don't think so. South? Or 1.7 kilometers east. This one, that's a house. House. Waterworks. Yeah, I'll do another waterworks. I gotta fill those empty jars full of murky water anyhow. Okay. That's the one that's like way up in the north. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my goodies upstairs. No zappy zappy. Nut Puncher is still on duty, so if I were being chased by zombies, they'd still get punched in the nuts when they got to the top of the ramp. All right, that'll go in there and there. That. Anything else? Food and drink. I'm keeping all that food. All that stuff is going back in the vehicle that I'm going to be taking. Put that in there. Oh, that goes in there. I think that's about it there. Medical and chemical. This is where I would put bones, but don't I have any? We'll come back to that one. Oh, I was putting electrical in there as well. Earthworks. Haven't been collecting cans, but I need to start. Oh, no. Crafting mats. That's where that goes, and that goes. And you guys all go in there. Medical goes in there. And how am I doing for ammo? Oh, I don't need to carry 9 mil. Sounds like I have a bit of a wandering horde problem. Problem solved. Yes, okay, I did have bones. Good. I was pretty sure I had a bunch of bones that I was collecting, but I didn't know where I'd put them. So I've got so many bones to make glue when I finally do get my when I finally do get my other base. It's going to be so ridiculous the amount of bones that I have. Food and drink. Okay, and forgot to put those in there. Earthworks. Okay, now food and drink, I do have a bunch of empty jars, so I'll take those with me. And do I want to take the motorcycle, or do I want to take I'm going to take the gyrocopter. It's 1.1 kilometers away. Trying to see, in order to make sure that you're level, you have to like move your camera beside your gyrocopter and then try and get your wheels to be level. That's really the only way I've been able to figure out to make sure that I'm flying level and not gaining or losing altitude. And I love my Razor Orb Weaver for that cruise control ability. I gotta say, it is very handy, very useful. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a whole other town to the north of my city here. Oh, no, wait, this is only a town, that's right. This is the 4x4 town. Still, it has a Shotgun Messiah and a Shamway. I should go in and clear both of those factories out before I move to the new base. Because I'm pretty sure at some point that my vendor, my employer over there, is probably going to send me back to this town, to those two locations. It's just too bad that there isn't a hospital up here somewhere. I know there's a hospital far to the west, 2 towns over, but I won't get sent to that because that's too far away. That'd be like 4 kilometers, and I don't think the vendors send you that far. Well, there's a barn, a farm barn thingy that's really good for bones if I were needing them, but I have supercorn and I have the ability to make supercorn seeds, so I am not going to need that farm. Bring it in nice and gentle like. Beauty! That was almost a 3-point landing. And I can leave those in there. Wait, am I fooded up and watered up? No. Let's do that before we go. See, that's another bad habit. Another habit. I won't call it a bad habit, really. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't call it a bad habit. That was another habit from Alpha 18, is tuna was useless other than as a temporary small amount of food. So I just ate the tuna. I never stockpiled it. And I don't have the recipe for the tuna gravy on toast yet, but that is like, I think that's the best buff food you can get in the game, I think now. So I really should be stockpiling those tunas, but I just forget. Oh, damn it. Cheese free zone. Damn. That was actually pretty decent for a cheese loot, and I apologize. I'm going to wrench up a car, motor and batteries. Didn't get either one out of that one, but that's all right. Nope, didn't get a motor or battery out of either one of those, but that's okay. Now you see how I've got that yellow check mark that says stay within? That means that I'm pushing the limit. I'm very close to being disqualified for the quest. So I'm going to step back on the property. There we go. Now it's green again, so we're good. First thing to do is to go to that water tower, get that working stiffs crate, and fill my water jars so I don't forget. Because I have done that where I've gone to a location and I brought jars. Damn it. Can I get close enough? No. I've brought jars to fill them up, and then I forgot to do it. And I come back and I've got these stacks of empty jars in my inventory, and I'm like, God darn it. Nothing really great, but there's the real reason I wanted to be in here. And thank goodness you fill the whole stack with one click. You don't have to click individually, because, man, that would be a pain, wouldn't it? What else did I have on my toolbar? Oh, bandages, right. Alrighty. I'm going to repair that before I go in, because it is the weapon I plan to use the most in this instance. Location. Jeez. Still get stuck in World of Warcraft terminology every now and again. I admit it. I played WoW. Played it for several years. I used to really enjoy World of Warcraft, but it kind of lost its luster somewhere around the Mists of Pandaria, when it became a full-time job to log in and grind for your daily quests to get your rep up with each faction that you wanted to gain rep with. And then, I mean, by the time you're done doing all your dailies, you're into the game for like 2-3 hours already, and it's like, well, if you have a job, like a real job, you don't have time. I didn't have time to play that much just for rep grinding. So I was like, I'm done with this. I mean, the game was basically engineered to keep you playing for 6, 7, 10 hours, and the only way to stay on par, I mean, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and all you're going to do is, make yourself miserable. But if you're trying to even be a part of a casual raiding guild, you have to grind your rep up with so many different factions to get the gear that will even allow you to join raids. Like the hardcore raiding groups that seem to dominate the World of Warcraft servers. If your eye level or whatever isn't a certain level, they won't even take you on the raid. Like they'll be like, "No, you're not good enough." And it was just such a horrible clicky type game that only the people who could make who basically made the World of Warcraft their lives, their jobs, they were the only ones that were really, top end rating. And I didn't like that. I like a casual gaming experience. That's why I don't play in the higher difficulties of this game of 7 Days to Die. I don't feel the need to challenge myself. I mean, regular default difficulty, whatever it is, adventure or whatever it's called, that's more than enough difficulty for me. I mean, you progress high enough in the levels, and you get to the higher blood moons. That easy difficulty really isn't all that easy anymore. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I even bother picking that up? If I want cotton, I'll just go out and, pick it off the ground. Now, in a time management sense, it's not a good idea to constantly reload after every gunfight. I mean, I shoot one round, and I'll reload when I'm done that fight, and that slows you down. I mean, if I were a min maxer, I would wait until my gun was empty before I reloaded it. Thankfully, I'm not a min maxer. I do like to do things as efficiently as I can. I mean, that to me, that's just makes good sense. But I don't min max and try and get the absolute most I can out of every second I'm logged into the game. Excuse me. Not that I don't judge, or I have nothing bad to say about people that do have that mentality or that mindset when they're playing. It's, the game is supposed to be fun, and whatever it is that is fun for you is what you should do. The only exception that I have to that statement is when the only way for you to have fun is to ruin other people's fun, then I have a problem with your playstyle. If you're a griefer, the kind of person that likes to go around destroying other people's bases, not saying that PvP is bad, because, I mean, it is an aspect of the game, and it is a lot of fun, but it does need to be, oh wow, how did I wake up the entire world with one bullet, or with one shotgun shell? Cool. There's nothing wrong with PvP, but when you're picking on people that very obviously are weaker than you or lower level than you, then you're not PvPing, you're griefing, in my opinion. Because, I mean, well, first of all, you're a bully because you're taking on somebody that can't fight back effectively, and I don't see the fun in that. But there are people that they're like, the bitter tears of my enemies are my drinking wine and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, well, you're a dick. And I mean, if they're comfortable with that, if they're okay with being dicks, then hey, I guess whatever makes you happy. But those kinds of people just ruin the game, in my opinion. And they always rationalize it. They're always like, well, that's what the game. It's in the game. It's part of the game, and it's blah blah blah. And it's like, no, that's not part of the game. It's what you bring to the game. I think I had this rant in one of my season 1 videos of Zombie Dance Party, but I feel it's an important enough subject for me to reiterate. I don't like people whose only enjoyment of this game is ruining other people's fun. If the game is that boring for you that the only way for you to have fun is to make sure that other people don't, then you need to find a new game to play, really. I do have a multiplayer server, and I'm happy to pay for it. Happy to have other people on it, but if somebody comes onto my server, and I have had people that I've had to ban from previous multiplayer games, because, I mean, on Blood Moon night, they'll kite their entire horde to a weaker player's base and then hide somewhere so that the horde goes after the weaker player, right? And it's like, that is like the ultimate in chicken shit moves to me. Like, area clear. Oh crap, I forgot my supplies again. Damn it. Okay. Oh, they're somewhere around here. This is good. There it is. But it's in a place that I'm not sure how I'd get to it. Maybe through here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't like griefers. I don't even think griefers like griefers. I mean, if somebody got a taste of their own medicine, I'm sure it would piss them off. And then that whole rationale of that it's part of the game. I mean, they probably still kind of shrug it off and go, "Oh well, he's better than me," blah blah blah. But I don't know. It's a dick move. It's a really crappy way to play, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I don't claim to be the be all end all of 7 Days to Die. That's for damn sure. But that being said, if you log on to my server and you grief, you'll be tossed and banned. I don't put up with it on my server. I don't find any justification that is fair. And like I said, I have nothing against PvP and base attacks, base raiding. It is part of the game. It is something that you can do, but I think it needs to be done with good sportsmanship. right? You know, attack people that are actually a danger or a threat, or that can at least, you know, adequately protect themselves and fight back. Um, don't offline raid. That is a big one to me. I think that is the biggest act of cowardice in the game. Is offline raiding. You know, attacking somebody's base when they're not online to defend it. So basically, all you have to do is cut through their whatever automated defenses they may have, and that's just another chicken shit gaming to me. Oh, I still have the lockpicks, so let's try and use them up. I apologize for my soapboxing, but it's a subject that I feel very strongly about. And it's a good thing I'm done this quest because it's just about time for me to head to Physio. I have some other errands I need to run as well. So I won't be back like immediately after Physio, but shortly afterward. Gotta prioritize some stuff. Take that, take that. I can scrap that, repair that, scrap that, and take that. There we go. Okay, it's empty. And away we go. Uh-oh. Come on, get up in the air, you goober. There we go. There we go. I imagine that radio tower actually has quite a bit on it that you can salvage. But there's this one location. It's like an army base. I think it's called Army Barracks or Army Camp. But it's a big place. It's got a small barracks. It's got entertainment and like I guess you'd call it the hospitality building. It's got the kitchen, the mess hall, and a little small exercise room. And then there's a garage, a motor pool with a couple of military trucks. And then there's the main building. And inside in the basement, there's like the vault with like 2 gun safes, 3 regular safes, a weapons bag, like a whole bunch of crap. Really, really good location. Haven't seen one yet in this game. But anyway, uh, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, right, the electronics. So I was up on the roof of one of these once, and I was just salvaging, and I took my wrench out. This is before 19. Took my wrench out, and I was on the radio tower, and I wrenched off one speaker, like one of those noise-making speakers. I was wrenching that, and when it broke, when that speaker broke, the entire tower collapsed. Not even kidding. Like it all just fell apart, and I fell off the tower and uh, uh, took some little bit of damage, fall damage. But I was like, really? That one speaker was the keystone that was holding the whole tower together, huh? So very poorly designed, in my opinion. But it's, I guess, what do you expect from the army? I shouldn't say that. I have mad love and respect for military, but I just, you know, government operations in general, they go with the lowest bidder on everything that they build. So um, yeah, I please do not take what my comments to mean that I or to suggest that I have anything but love and respect for anybody in the military, because um, I absolutely do love anybody in the army. I think what you do is beyond amazing. So it's something I would never be able to do. So I realize it's cliche and it's almost become a punchline, but really I do want to say thank you for your service. If you are a military serviceman or have been a military serviceman, thank you. You are so loved and appreciated by Hive Tyrant. Just wanted to let you know that. Alrighty. I think that's about it. Do I have space? Yes, I do. Do I have money in it? Yeah. Okay. It's call me paranoid. I don't like leaving my money behind. I don't know why. It's probably because if I see something super expensive and awesome that I want to buy, I don't want to have to run back to my gyrocopter to get it. But mostly I'm just paranoid about leaving my money behind.
Here you go, friend.
I'll take that. And I'll take that because that's worth some good cash. So just so you know, you earn 1 experience point for every Duke that you acquire by selling stuff. Oh, I better go back through this because I thought I saw. No, this is the same junk he had before.
Gratitude and safe travels, friend.
Anyway, you do earn experience for selling stuff. I don't know if you get experience for buying stuff, but you earn experience for selling stuff. So every Duke that you get for selling, you also get an experience point. It is definitely worthwhile to increase your better barter just for that alone. Not to mention the extra money you get. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh wait. Gonna take my stuff up here, put this back in. Oh wait, yeah, that's chicken. I can leave that in there. So put that up there, and might as well leave a stock of. Why did I do that? That I need to bring up because I'm not going to eat that if I can avoid it. Is there anything else I can leave in there? Tell you what, I'll put those in there, and I won't remember that I have a small amount of 44 ammo in there, but at some point next time I'm clearing a POI and I do a pickup of everything, I'll eventually get them back in my inventory. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I do like the music. It is soothing. I think I've said it before, but I really do appreciate the extra work that the Fun Pimps have put into the Alpha 19. They've definitely improved the game far beyond what I had expected or hoped for. There we go. We are whole once again. Oh, yeah, jeez. I don't like the idea of that being. There we go. Look at that. Such a beautiful thing. Look at all those bullets. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 stacks and change of 9mm, which will be really good for the. Do I have an SMG turret? I don't think I do yet. When I do get the SMG turrets, then that'll be very good. I like having lots of bullets. Okay, that's going to be it for this this session. Like I said, after my physio, I do have some errands to run, but when I get home, I will do a version or a episode 8.2 and broadcast some more because this game is too much fun to only play for 3 hours. I've been playing it for over a year now, and I still enjoy playing it for hours on end. I mean, that should tell you how much there is to do in this game, because I still have not experienced everything that 7 Days to Die has to offer. If you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm not trying to grow my channel to make money. I don't care if I never get monetized by YouTube. I just want to reach a larger viewing audience and have more people stopping by, and eventually I'd like to grow my subscribership to where I've got a visible amount of people watching my broadcast live. That'll be a lot of fun, and I'll be able to interact with my viewers, as opposed to I feel like I'm just talking to myself. But there you have it. The live stream version of the Zombie Dance Party is done for another day. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you again.
Hive Tyrant.